The following program is a free-flowing conversation that occasionally touches on mature subjects and may contain content that is inappropriate for some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, sexy techies, upload this. You feel so good, you feel so right. Everybody's loving it's LoveBytes. Uh-oh. Are you guys here? Are you in the house? Welcome, CNET Live. We got a special little something for you. This is our Valentine's Day edition of a little fun show we like to call LoveBytes. It's tech, it's love, it's everything. I'm Brian Tong, your host with the most. I've got my hostess with the mostess. Fairnaz, you're up in here.
Yes, I am.
Now, we did this, We did this 2 years ago in the studio, right?
Yeah.
And
it's been 2 years.
I know, we had a real fun time, and what we're here today to do with you guys is talk about, yeah, it's Valentine's Day, but we're going to have fun with it. We're going to talk about some of the crazy trending topics that came out of this whole idea of Valentine's Day. Does Valentine's Day even really mean anything? We've got some goodies, so if you want to talk to us and call us, I've got like a keyboard for your iPad mini. I've got like this setup where it's like this cocoon thing where when you travel, you can like put in your phone, your cords, your keys, your USB drive, and just throw it in your bag. It's all strapped and tight. So if you want to call and actually win that, you can.
I know.
You're I'm gonna call right now. So also Stephen Beecham, running the show.
Good morning.
We've got some fun things going on today for you guys. But first of all, I wanted to talk to people that don't know Fairnaz as much. And, maybe if you want to tell them, kind of what you do, some of the things that you're involved in, and, and then we'll get to the good stuff.
So my name is Fairnaz.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Well, it's a hard name. And I run a company called Create Agency, and it's a spokes modeling agency. And on top of that, I'm a gender expert.
You are didn't you graduate gender studies degree? Is that correct?
I did from UCLA.
We've got a Bruin.
Yes.
In the house.
Go Bruins.
Go Spartans, San Jose State, yo.
Go Gators, SF State, yo.
Oh, Gators, Spartans, and Bruins. Oh, yeah.
And that's about it. That's what I do.
All right. So, what we wanted to do is really make this fun. We know a lot of you are at work. We're not here to get all lovey-dovey with you, but we wanted to start off with one of the really cool, funny trends that was, I guess, trending on Twitter, and it's called rejected candy hearts. Did you guys get in on this? Did any of you guys get in on this, rejected candy hearts? Now, we've collected some of these. Other sites have collected a bunch of these, but we wanted to kind of like show you what some of these amazing rejected candy hearts. You have the classic ones like Be Mine, I Love You. Someone dropped one on my desk today that said, "You are a letters QT."
Oh, who was that?
I can't say. It was someone's recognized
Secret admirer?
Game recognized game, I guess.
And the Bay Main. Nice.
Game recognized game. So let's look at some of these. The hashtag was rejected candy hearts. If you guys want to participate in our show, there's a bunch of ways. We want to make this interactive. And again, we are bribing you with free stuff because we want to talk to you. If you want to talk about maybe like success stories or disasters that happen on Valentine's Day, we will talk to you about them. Myself, I'm in a long-distance relationship. Tech keeps my relationship together, quite honestly. I could talk to you about that. You could just get advice from the Mind Hive here. I mean, Steven is a married man with two beautiful kids.
2 beautiful young children.
And he could tell you all about that.
And the ways that tech have kept him together.
Yeah,
all the
my
spicy
iPad,
ways.
I hand off the iPad and quiet for like 20 minutes. It's great.
All right, here we go. So we're going to check out my screen real quick just to go over some of these rejected candy hearts. You guys can tweet us at hashtag CNET Live. Just be a part of the conversation. And I forgot if I told you guys to call, what are the phone lines that they can call in, right?
Oh, yeah.
The number right down here. I need friends. 1-888-900.
We got the lines are blowing up already.
Shut up. Are you kidding me?
We got 2 calls.
I think it might be my mom.
Is there really? Can we take Fairnaz's mom right now? Does she want to get in?
Is she on there?
She's
okay,
writing
hold
to
on,
me.
Hold on one second. Let's get in on this. Hello, you're calling LoveBytes right now with Brian, Fairnaz, and Steven. Who is this speaking?
This is Fereshte.
Fereshte? Yes.
Calling 2 of my most favorite people, Brian and Fano.
Amazing.
Amazing, Miss Carmani. What do you think about? You know what? I'm going to ask you, someone who has raised a family, seen her beautiful children grow up, has a husband who was my soccer coach.
Yes.
Seriously, my soccer coach.
great.
You know a lot about love. I mean, she pours her heart out to
course.
everyone,
She's
right?
all love.
And do you have any nuggets of wisdom? You've seen how the generations have grown up, how they use their cell phones and devices a little more than maybe they should. But what type of advice do you have when it comes to love, Mrs. Kermani?
Actually, my advice to all of you is stay in contact with each other, because I think the cell phones and all of that may take away from personal contact and all of that. No, I have a question for you and Farno. After you...
Tell it. What's the question?
Okay, first of all, I asked Farno before, too. Don't make fun of my Persian accent.
Oh, I do it out of love. If I imitate my mom, I can't do it without the
I
Persian
love it.
accent.
Oh, yeah. It's
Second thing is, why younger professionals nowadays don't get married as they don't get married? That's my question.
I have
Is
an
this
answer
is this
to that.
directed
As a
towards
mom.
your daughter or towards, as a mother?
Sons and daughters.
Sons and daughters, yes. I guess I'm an honorary son, huh?
What do you think the reasoning is?
Well, I think there's several reasons why people are getting married later in life in general. I think that a lot of women are now a lot more career driven and independent, and the
Right.
roles have changed. Let's be honest, back in the older days where, the roles were defined as, someone who is going to cook and clean and not necessarily be a secondary source of income. Women now have their own dreams and goals, and because they're also pursuing what they're passionate about, and men are pursuing what they're passionate about and doing their jobs, it can be difficult when you have, quote unquote, two people that are extremely driven to really settle down, I think, at times and start building a family. I think that's
a huge part of it.
I think that's one of the reasons, and there's nothing wrong with it, but I think that's one of the evolutions of why we're seeing that.
Well, and another thing could be, to piggyback on the whole gender role changing, is that now women are financially independent, and maybe before women would get married because there wasn't really that time from parents taking care of you to then hopefully finding a man that's financially responsible for you. But now women don't need that. They're financially independent on their own. And additionally, some might argue that it's just more options, because now technology, we can see this whole world of all the possibilities to date. And so people are thinking like, oh, I don't know about the person I'm dating when I can go on Tinder and see like 40 options in 10 minutes.
Man, I don't know what I would.
Sorry, Mom.
I don't know what I would have done if Tinder was around when I was young. Honestly, that's kind of crazy. You kid like Beecham. You're a married guy. I mean, what do you think about people just in general, men and women getting married later in life?
I think people, they're just being more careful, and like you said, they're just vetting people better now. It's way easier to like look someone up online and kind of vet them before. You're not gonna marry the first guy in high school. And like that used to be the case. Like you're 18, 19 years old, get married right out of high school. That doesn't happen
That's
anymore.
the exception
People are
now
being
rather
more
than the
careful.
rule, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
more of the exception now
Yeah.
these days.
I have a quick question for my mom. Mom, what's your favorite dating app? I'm sorry.
What did you ask?
She said, "What is your favorite dating app? Does your mom use a dating app?"
What
Of
is
course
that?
not.
All who are you asking? I'm a Facebook mom.
How could you? Yeah.
She does like all my posts and every post.
She's awesome on Facebook.
Whatever. So, Mrs. Kermani, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I miss you. I really hope that we can really do dinner sometimes.
We all miss you, love you, and give our love to your family.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. That is so awesome. Your mom called. She did say she would
is the
call, didn't she?
best. Yeah.
She is the best. Hey, you know what? There was a guy online. His name was Ryan that was calling because he wanted free stuff, but then he hung up. If you want your free stuff, you just come and call me. That's all I'm saying. I mean, we are LoveBytes, and we have different pieces of technology. So one of the pieces of technology that we're also offering up here is this is a device from a company called Lilo, and it's called the Music Vibrator. It's powerfully in tune with your body is one of the bullet points. It's also a vocal coach and personal massager in one.
A vocal coach. Oh,
Well,
How
when
is it a vocal?
very interesting.
it's a vocal coach
you go,
because you can it can actually massage to the tones of your voice, like, "Hey Farnaz." Bzz, 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 bzz. This is a gift that, it's Valentine's Day. If you love somebody, Why not give them a little love? It could be your friend.
How do they get that? By calling.
By calling. That's easy.
Easiest.
Easiest peasy pie. Okay, we're gonna talk about rejected candy hearts because we're like jumping all over the place, but we're just hanging out. We're having fun. Yeah.
That's how we do.
This is how we do. Rejected candy hearts. Here we go. Hal Sparks, comedian. That last one was poisoned. Betty White. If erection lasts more than 4 hours, call your doctor. Rejected candy hearts.
I don't think you can fit that all in a candy heart.
Yeah.
You might be able to. This one's my favorite. This guy's funny. Devon Mogwood. Be mine on the side. Hashtag rejected candy hearts.
That's a good one.
Trulia, the app Trulia.
Uh-huh.
Move in with me and cut my rent in half.
It's good to know that they have a sense of humor.
Yeah, it's still. I love it when companies do that. Probably the ultimate boner killer. Vote Romney on a candy heart.
Oh my god, that is awesome.
You want to hand that over to your significant other? Nothing says I love you more than that. Let's. You know what? Also, though, we pulled some that were,
He is a suck baby.
circulating on the internet. Here's one. Your money's on the dresser.
Oh.
You'll do. That's so brutal. You'll do.
Honest.
What else do we have here? Leave me alone. Rejected candy heart. I know what I'm doing. And there's more candy in my van.
Oh, that's
creepy.
Major.
Should I not have used that one?
It's okay.
It's all right. I apologize.
They're rejected.
They are rejected. Hey, we got calls on the line. Art from Ontario is calling and talking about really some good stuff. I think we've got a hopeless romantic here, and I like that because I'm a romantic. Art, what's up? Welcome to LoveBytes on CNET.
How you doing?
Oh man, thank you so much for calling. How's Ontario going?
It's seriously cold. We're minus 22 Celsius.
Oh my God, we're like
What?
70 degrees here. Sorry, man.
Yeah, it's like serious chill factor.
It's chill.
It's
So,
a good time to cuddle and warm up.
Woo!
That's for sure.
Art, getting
Anyway,
frisky.
my comment is, as much as it's nice to have a Valentine's Day, my goal is for every day to be Valentine's Day. And I'll tell you what I did yesterday to make my gal know how special she was.
Yeah.
Her birthday was on the 11th. I took her out to her favorite restaurant, which is a really old mill, a mill restaurant, and every item on the menu is fantastic. And we always rave about the soup, for example. And we talked to the owners. They have 250 reservations for Valentine's Day, and they can't accommodate anybody else. They're full to the max. So yesterday, while she was at work, I drove an hour to this restaurant, and I picked up 4 orders of soup.
Wow.
The soup she can't get on Valentine's Day. And I took it home last night. She came home from work. I phoned her just before she got home to see how the driving was going. And she said, I'll be home in 15, 20 minutes. I said, how about if I put some food together for you to make dinner? So she showed up. Dinner was on the table, and we started with soup. And this time, it wasn't Campbell's soup. It was soup from the restaurant I'd gone to get.
Oh man, Art, you are a romantic.
She sipped at it a bit, and she tried to figure out how I'd made it differently because it was so exceptional. And then I bring out the bread from the restaurant, and the gig was kind of up. So I told her that I went and got it for her. She doesn't know I have 2 more bowls of soup for Valentine's Day to warm up again.
Art,
And,
Art, you are amazing. You are amazing.
It's so much fun to get her to smile when she has a tough day. That's what makes my day, changing hers.
Wow.
And I think that's what Valentine's is about.
And soup.
And it should be a daily thing.
Yes.
Art, you know what? I think we're all going to give you a collective aw on 3
There you
because
go.
ready, guys, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Oh, I'm touched.
Art, you're the man. You're keeping love alive. I'm telling you.
Not bad for an old dude. I'm in my mid-60s.
Hey,
Hey, you ain't old.
Yeah, that's not old.
That's 60 is the new 50 and 50 is the new 40, so you're basically 40.
I don't worry about the numbers. It's all in the heart.
There
All
you
in the
go.
head.
Art, did you see how we were giving away some goodies? Did you see that part for people
I
that
heard
call
some
in?
reference to it. I don't know what exactly it means or whatever, but yeah, I heard something about it.
Okay, so you're gonna have your choice of 3 things, and we'll get in contact you after the show. You can either have this device, this gadget. It allows you to put in your phone. You're like when you travel, instead of throwing all your gadgets in a bag, it can be like your wallet, your Tic Tacs, your keys, your headphones. This is a holder that kind of fastens them all together. Okay, that's
like a
one
trapper
option.
keeper for your
Yeah,
tech.
it's like a trapper keeper for your goodies. The other thing we have is if you have an iPad Mini, we have a keyboard case. Okay,
Uh-huh.
and your third option is a music vibrator.
I'll
Is it
go for the
waterproof?
music vibrator because I can give it to my gal.
Whoa, nice! Yes!
Art.
Yes!
Art knows what's up. Art is
Yeah.
keeping love
That would
alive.
be much more fun.
Art,
We love you,
I'm gonna
Art.
Tell her how I came across it.
we salute you, Art. We salute you. Okay, I'm going to put you on hold, and I'm going to keep you on hold. Our operator, Allison, will get your contact information, okay?
Sure.
Oh, man.
Thanks
Art,
very much,
thanks,
guys. Have a good show.
thanks so much for
Enjoy
calling.
the soup.
Art,
Art impressed me.
sorry, guys. This is off the market.
Yeah.
60
You didn't hesitate.
Art, 60, the new 40, is taking this one home.
He's gonna teach his wife how to sing.
It's hermetically sealed, too. Just want to let y'all know that. It's not open. It's not open. Okay, here we go. Let's talk to Andrew from San Diego. Andrew, what's up, man?
Yeah, I just wanted to call and talk about soup.
Let's talk soup, Andrew. Let's talk soup.
I just thought that was a really funny phone call.
I'm
about
glad
soup.
you enjoyed it.
It was amazing. It was amazing. Andrew, do you have anything you'd like to contribute to the show as, in this free-flowing conversation? Is Valentine's Day played out to you? Is love still alive? Are you romantic? Are you not? Where do you fall in there?
Very unromantic. Think Valentine's Day is ridiculous, but that's just me.
Do you have a significant other?
No.
So is that one of the reasons why you think it's silly?
No, I've always thought it was pretty silly.
I mean, I don't want to say I agree, but I do agree it is.
Really?
Well, okay. Oh, seriously, this is good. This is good because, yes, it is a manufactured holiday. I do get the whole. I don't want to call it a Hallmark holiday, but it's a Hallmark holiday.
Well, wasn't St.
Yeah,
Valentine a real
absolutely.
guy?
Okay,
He was
fine.
a real dude, right?
Fine if he was a real dude.
So
So
we're like celebrating him, right?
So Fairnauts is like, no. Fairnauts over here, she gave me the look like, no, I think Valentine's Day has meaning. So I want to hear it. Wait, why, what makes you love Valentine's Day? I'm not hating on that. Everyone's opinion is valued here.
I don't love it, but I think that it's nice to just like check into your relationship if you're in one. And then if you're not, then just feel sorry for yourself and cry.
Andrew,
No.
did you just form a tear? Did you just form a tear?
Yeah, I did.
I
Yes.
know. I understand. Well, when I was single, all my single friends, we just go out and hang out. Or I'd play like on
That's
Xbox
pretty much
Live.
what everybody does.
I play Xbox Live. Wait, nothing says I love you than a vibrating controller.
There's also like the best parties on Valentine's Day because then when you go out, everyone's single. Because I don't know if you ever went through this, but it would suck if you're like at a bar or something and you see a girl go up to her and then she's like, I have a boyfriend on Valentine's Day. You're like, you're a liar. Why? No, you're single.
I don't know if like asking someone like out at all on Valentine's. I just think there's too many there's too many factors. Like you don't know if most people are either single or not, right? How do you really know if someone is single just because they're sitting at a bar?
Well, by the way,
Yeah.
you just made me realize another great thing about Valentine's
Tell
Day
me.
is that if you're in that funky place of a relationship, you know exactly what's going on. So if your man is not taking you out on Valentine's Day, you are the side chick.
Ooh.
You are not the main chick. So then you can, or it's like so.
I will tell you though, Valentine's Day for me, when I was in college and I was dating a girl, we broke up 2 weeks later on Valentine's Day.
I heard it's the most frequented
people-
day that people get dumped.
People get
right?
dumped, right?
It's like you
We
kind
love
of be
that.
like, oh yeah, I don't really want to date you. And we were only dating for 2 weeks.
Can't really
A lot
call
of
that a
guys-
It was
relationship.
a,
Are you okay?
Yeah. I mean, it's been 12 years and plus, and I'm engaged now, so I think I'm all right, Andrew. But thank you for asking. I think that's really
Good.
sensitive.
I was a
That
little worried there for a second.
you're looking out for my heart. I really appreciate that, man.
Sounds like a good guy.
I try my best.
Andrew, the vocal vibrator is gone. Would you like an iPad mini case or this cocoon thing that just tucks in all your gadgets?
How about the iPad?
Mini case. All right, you're good,
Yeah.
Andrew. All right, thank you
All
so
right,
much for
thanks.
calling. I'm gonna put you on
Have a good
hold.
day, guys.
We're gonna put you on hold, and Allison will get in
Sure.
touch with you. All right, man. People are calling in. I'm loving this.
Yeah.
This is fun, but we have a lot of stuff that we still want to talk about. Let's just transition a little bit to some more talking points. We will take more calls. We'll pretty much be here till 12. We do have a special guest from a service that you will want to hear about
So
for sure.
exciting.
But let's talk about this Singles in America. This applies to our buddy Andrew.
Yeah.
And Singles in America, this is a survey every year that Match.com throws out there. And they kind of pull different bullet points, different questions, and kind of, obviously condense that data. It's a survey amongst their users and amongst, single and coupled people, and what are some of their findings. So we're not going to go through all of these, but we wanted to go through one of them. And my favorite one is funny is the new sassy. Sassy. Now, 90% of single men consider having a sense of humor just as important as physical attractiveness.
Yes.
What do you think about that, guys?
Definitely.
Okay, how about this? If you're going to be with a person, yes.
Yes.
But when a guy's not looking to be with the person,
No.
no, that's like 0%.
Yeah.
Now, women, on the other hand, this is interesting. 97% of single women consider having a sense of humor just as important as physical attractiveness.
Way more important.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. But everyone loves to laugh.
Everyone does love to laugh. Okay, so on the record, I mean, have you dated people that you honestly kind of weren't as attracted? Like, let's say on paper you might not be attracted to them, but their sense of humor, Brian, gave them a better shot. I'm trying to give all those guys out there that are funny but ugly.
This is why you got the cute candy on your desk today, because you're so funny.
Don't get me in trouble, man. Don't get me in trouble. But she's without offending those handsome gentlemen.
Dated a guy because he was funny, but not necessarily good looking.
Maybe good. How about this? Everyone has their own preferences, right?
Mhm.
Have you ever dated someone you thought you wouldn't date? Right? You know what I'm saying?
All the guys that I've dated, I was like, why did I date that person? Like face value, like even a lot of people, like when I met them, I'm like, and then, so, that's another story. Not the guy I'm currently dating.
Oh
though.
yeah, so no.
He's extremely handsome and funny, but yeah, I think
He's 97%.
yeah, but if somebody makes you laugh from the get-go, I think they automatically just appear more attractive to you.
I agree.
So,
I mean, Steven is one of the most beautiful men I have ever met. Look at that,
Thank
Steven.
you. Thanks.
I know. Steven, what do you think about this survey?
I think it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you support this these findings?
I do support.
Let's go back and look at some. So let's go back and let's see what else is on their matrix. I want to look at the new what is it? The new dating taboos. Find out what they had to say about that. All right, this one's kind of interesting.
always
The new dating taboos. Technology has made a world more open, connected for singles. Obviously, it's opened up a whole new world of dating no-nos. So here we go. These are the top social media turnoffs. 73% consider airing emotional drama in posts as a turnoff.
Oh,
yeah.
big
Please.
time.
Yeah.
Man.
Because that also means you're mentally unstable. For sure. It's like you can't even control yourself. And then also disloyal, because you should not be, no matter what, be airing out
Yeah.
anything that you've done.
I'm with you on that. I quite honestly, I have friends that I've stopped following on Facebook because it's like
Yes.
it's like you're not gonna attract anybody if you keep on saying like, oh, I ain't find no good guys no more. Like there are no good men out there. I just met this loser last night. It's like I'm like it's like guess what the constant is? You.
So many people don't get that. Yeah.
That's right.
Mind blown.
That's right. Stop posting that junk. It's you. It's you.
And stop thinking it.
Yeah.
Not for the negativity.
57% consider taking excessive selfies a turnoff.
Oh, I cannot stand the selfies.
Okay,
And you know what's
really?
worse? the inspirational quotes that have nothing to do with the
yeah.
selfie. That is the most bizarre thing. I want to start writing, like,
Okay.
telling people that.
Okay.
Enough.
Fairnaz, I would like you to pull your phone out.
Oh, great.
I want to see your Instagram, see how many selfies and inspirational quotes you have on it.
Oh, you jerk.
Yeah, I do.
No.
I
Okay,
do.
first of all, let me explain something. And saying when you have a selfie and then under the selfie there's an inspirational
Hold
quote.
up.
But yeah, I don't
Hold up. No, here. Let's see those.
just try and put me on blast.
Put you on blast.
I'm like embarrassed whenever I hand my
All
phone
right.
to someone. I feel like I'm gonna
You
have
got.
something inappropriate.
Do I need to pull up? Can
No,
I
look,
pull up your?
this is my Instagram.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, actually, you know what? Okay, I take that back.
It's like me, my mom,
It's her,
my
her
dog.
mom, her dog. That's
And then
sweet.
there's a quote, but it's about drinking coffee.
Some mornings, I can't even read that. What does it say? Some mornings, it's just best to just fill the sink with coffee, dunk your head in, and suck.
Yeah.
All right, a lot of dog pics. Look, the love for Mama. Fresh Tay called us earlier today.
Look
She
at that
got love for
gorgeous
that.
face.
Okay, fine. I take it back.
Yeah.
I have a person to be unnamed that would take selfies of themselves, but it was an unintentional selfie. So, for example, the caption was "dinner with mom," but it was a selfie.
What? And there's no mom.
That's funny.
It's brutal. Oh, it's so brutal. All right, let's go to Corey on the phone while we're just hanging out. Corey, what's up, man?
Hey, Brian Tong, what's going on, man?
What is going on? Thanks for calling. We love that you're hanging with us and here on the day before Valentine's Day. I've got nothing but love for you, man.
I'm waiting for a bad apple, dude.
Oh, no. Well, we'll see. We might see some later today. We will see. What's going on?
Or some, yeah, I just had a quick question, even though
Yes.
I'm here for the free candy. Anybody got some? No. I wanted to see who out of the female cast for CNET is single.
Corey, I cannot disclose that information.
Oh, man.
Literally.
I want to know why he wants to know.
Yeah, Corey.
Is there
Is
someone
there
specific, or he
is there
just wants
someone
to
specific
date
you're
in the
trying to
pool?
target? You know, like be my Valentine.
I was just curious. You
No,
know?
Corey.
Since we're doing a
Corey,
Valentine cast
no,
here.
no man calls
Yeah.
without trying to find out specifically who is single. So Corey, it's time to man up
Who is it?
and tell us. You know, no one's gonna know.
Well,
No
we
one
can
knows
throw
who you
out-
are.
We
We
can
just
throw
know
out
you're
some
Corey.
names for you. We can throw out some names.
Yeah, you know, let's step up, Corey. Name a name.
Well, I know most of them are married, but
No, not true. Name a name.
Do I have to name a name?
Yes, you
Please.
do.
Yes.
Okay, well, Ashley Escada.
She's married.
She's married.
She's married. Yeah.
Yes, I know she's married.
Yeah, she lets people know that. Okay, so
Um,
you're saying who's that's someone you like. Okay, we want to know who you want to know is single or not.
Well, I don't know all that y'all have that are. I was just asking a
Corey,
broad
you're
question.
delaying. Corey, you are totally lying. You are delaying the inevitable. Just drop a name on me right now. One name. That's all we need to hear, and maybe we can make magic happen.
Would it hurt to say I don't know all the names?
Describe the person, and don't say an Asian person with a blonde streak in their hair unless that's your thing.
Asian person, yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that narrows it down.
That narrows it down.
Actually, I just seen the video that you posted up earlier today
Which one?
about tech flirting, and there's a couple of girls on there that I've seen.
Wow.
Are any of them single?
Yeah, actually, a good amount. We'll get to that video later. We'll
He's
get to that
like
a little later.
really into dating someone specifically at CNET.
Corey,
It's a
where are you
dream.
calling from? Stockbridge? Where's Stockbridge? I don't even know. I'm sorry.
It's south of Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta. You know, I lived out in Atlanta for about 4.5 months, so I've got a lot of
Really?
love for the area. Yeah, Hot Atlanta.
Yes, hot Atlanta.
I grew up out there, so I.
I recently moved back because I was stationed in North Carolina, so
Oh.
I love my hot Atlanta.
All right. Well, Corey, thank you for calling, and thank you for keep making it very abstract. And
I know.
You
Do
know,
I get a bad apple?
bad apple, Corey. That's what you came for.
Yeah.
Corey, stay on the
Yes,
line.
and
We're
the
gonna.
free candy.
Yeah, free candy. I'm gonna hook you up with one of these things, okay? So just stay
Okay.
on the line, and we'll get your information. All right?
Awesome. Appreciate it, man.
Awesome. Thanks, bro. Okay,
Nice.
that was good. What's the rest of this survey? Oh, here we go. I didn't even know this bullet point. 55% of people surveyed for top social media turnoffs consider asking someone to unfriend exes as a turnoff.
Wait. Explain that again. Say that again.
So
Wait, which one was it? Singles in society.
Okay, so this is singles in America. It says 55% of people consider asking someone to unfriend exes as a turnoff.
Oh, I
so
see.
So once they're in a relationship with a person, or when they're just dating,
Consider asking someone to unfriend exes.
like
I know some of my friends would be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna
If
follow
I'm
that
like-
person anymore."
Yeah.
Or is it like
if I
I'm-
broke up with a girl and I'm like, hey, bro, can you unfriend that girl? Not be friends with her anymore,
Oh,
please.
I
Is
see
that what
what's
you're saying?
going
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, there's actually some funny. Yeah,
That's
okay.
kind of weird.
I'd be like, dude, Beecham, no, I'm gonna follow your ex. I'm swooping in. I'm swooping in, dude.
Yeah.
Your loss, my gain.
it's people who take social media too seriously. That's a turnoff.
That like live their lives completely through social media, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean that post tweets every day, maybe one Instagram a day, maybe a Facebook post. That's actually every one of you watching right now.
No, but they like take it too seriously.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna hit another bullet point before we bring in some cool guests. But this next bullet point here, courtship redefined. All right, here we go. Check this out. Redefining the date. All right, dating expectations, things have changed. 50% of singles think think having coffee together is an official date. I would agree.
I kind of see that. Because you always
Fair
like
enough.
when you go out on the first date, you always say you want to get coffee or
you
something.
want to make it like real casual and
Yeah.
stuff, right? Fair enough. What do you think?
No, but that's
No?
because I don't like I like people to make their intentions known. I've gone out with guys when I was single, and it was almost like a trick date. I didn't know it was a date, you know, until like
Wait.
like
What's a trick date?
if somebody asks you to like go to a concert and they're like, well, let's go to a concert. Maybe I'll go ask a couple friends, and then it's like just you and him or something. I don't know. To me, that's a trick date. Or even coffee. To me, that sounds like. Honestly, I've asked so many guys to coffee that I just wanted to like get to know, chit chat about business or work stuff.
Wait, but you're
and-
smiling, which means you actually have other intentions behind
No,
asking them to
because
come.
I'm
You're-
laughing because it probably sounds like, wow, you're the idiot. Because then the guy thinks it's
I'll be
a
like,
date. but-
dude, fair enough. I thought this was a date.
I think you should just tell the person. I would like to make it clear that it's a
Okay,
date.
I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna agree on that point where
Yeah.
so as a like the worst thing, all you young bucks and actually all you current old bucks, the worst thing you can do is pretend to take a girl out like it's a friend hangout, but you really want to date her. Guess what? You tell her I want to take you out on a date, and you can make it super casual, but don't do the whole thing like, oh, maybe she's gonna like me if I no, just.
Yeah.
She's gonna know if she will even accept a date from you or not. So don't do that whole like ambiguous thing because you don't want to get rejected because you don't feel like this sucks, but then you still want to go out with her. Don't be in the middle. That is the worst position. Either find out if you're gonna take her on a date or not.
And another thing to me that implies a date is if they pick you up and like that kind of stuff. But if you show up to coffee, he already has a coffee, you guys meet there, that's not a date. Anyway.
Steven, what's a date?
A date is, I think what Farnaz is saying, like you're picking the person up, you have a plan, you're going out
Yeah,
to eat,
yeah.
you have like, you're going to some social thing.
Yep. All right, you know what? Can we flash up our phone number because we haven't done it in a while? This is again a free-flowing conversation. We have some really cool stuff coming up. If you want to call us, look at this number down here, 1-888-900-CNET. I might be out of stuff, but I will be able to. I'm gonna hook you guys up if you call in. We'll get your information. We'll get you some like Amazon gift card action. That's kind of cool.
Nice. Yeah.
Like $5 or something cool like that. Just because I'm gonna pull out of my pocket right now.
That'll buy you a lot on Amazon.
It will. $5 will do.
Totally.
We'll do.
Totally.
What are some 99-cent items on Amazon?
Oh, I get so much stuff from Amazon. It's crazy.
99.
I got a pair of yoga socks the other day for like $1.99. They're like the most comfortable things.
$1.99? Are you out of your mind? Yoga socks on Amazon. Hey ho. All right, let's get. Sorry, I don't know what took over me. Here we go. Redefining the date. We'll hit up some more of these bullet points while we get some calls in, and then we will take a little break and bring in our awesome guests. 51% research a new date on Facebook. I think that number is low.
Yeah.
It may not be on Facebook, but I'm telling you, I feel like 100% of women research the guy they're gonna go take a date out with.
You have to.
What do you think?
Yes, I found criminal records for one person one time. It was a weird situation.
But wow. Okay, what service do you use? That wasn't on Facebook. You did some you did some digging. I mean, that's like personal and that's like looking up like the sex offenders in your neighborhood. What service did you use?
That's
Maybe What service did you use?
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
What?
I sound crazy.
What's this? You are crazy, and you're my friend. But what service did you? Again, you know what? If you guys can like,
I googled it, and then it was like a news article about the person, and like it
okay.
mentioned that they had been arrested. So it wasn't like I went and like put in their social security and had to pay for a background check. Also, I would do that if I had to.
oh my gosh, that is crazy. Okay, you know we have a call on line 1, and if you could please turn down your computer volume before you speak, then we can talk like a real time call. Here we go. Tina Mirikai from San Francisco. Tina, what's up?
What's up?
This is like my friend Tina.
Oh.
She went to Monte Vista High School. Do you remember her?
Yes.
Do you remember her? No,
'cause
you don't.
You guys were older than me.
We were older. Damn it.
We're old.
We are old. Tina, what's
We're
up?
old.
Happy Pre-Valentine's Day.
Happy pre-Valentine's Day. I was so excited for this. I was like waiting for the show, you guys. Seriously.
Is it helping your work day a little bit? Do you just like put on the headphones, or what are you doing?
I'm super productive right now. I'm actually like
Yeah.
in my boss's office while he's not here.
Nice. Everyone's doing it. So what's up, T?
Not much. How's it going, you guys? I love the soup story.
Oh, that was the best.
I
Everyone
might
loved
get
it.
some soup for lunch.
Hey, you know what? Nothing says I love you like waiting in a restaurant line for over an hour and getting 3 days.
4 orders of soup.
4 orders of soup. 3. You know what the weird thing about it is? He said he got the soup the first day, but he had 2 more bowls left, which means is he going to extend that to one more day, or because they both shared the soup the first
well,
day?
it was the day because it was earlier than Valentine's Day.
he had
so
it fresh.
he had to hold on to it for Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
No, but
He's
he did.
thinking ahead.
He did serve it the day before Valentine's Day as well, though, right?
Yeah, I think
I
he
know.
served it that
That's
night,
love.
right?
Like last night?
I don't know. The night he got it, I think he served it because it was fresh, and then he's saving it for Valentine's Day. It was like-
Wow.
It is 22
Well,
below.
that's what we have to look forward to in our old ages.
That guy, but did you
the
see?
vibrator. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean he's the one that took the vibrator. I mean I'm sorry, Tina, I'm out of that. I'm completely out of that product. So, do you have any thoughts or just about Valentine's Day in general or tech and love that you wanted to contribute today?
Well, I think it's really funny because when you're like single and bitter, you're just like, oh, I hate the people who post pictures of their flowers on Valentine's Day, and then you get flowers on Valentine's Day, and you're like, I really want to post a picture of this. I'm going to do that, and people are going to like it. But no, it's just really funny. It's just like, you're either one or the other. I feel like you're 2 different ends of the spectrum. So, of course, and then you have like the people who also post things like, let's celebrate our love every day of the year and not just one day of the year. It's like, okay, that's been done before. So I don't know. I mean, I think it's important for everyone to celebrate every day, but Valentine's Day is fun. Why not, take it to that cheesy chocolate and flowers level, right?
Sounds like someone that's in love to me that's talking like that, T.
Well, I did. I'm going to give a shout out to Jason. He surprised me at work today.
First love shout out. First love shout out.
I got a text saying, "Hey, do you want to get coffee?" Like right after I got to work. Went
That's a
downstairs
date.
That's a date.
That's a date.
He had
Yo,
flowers
that's
for me, and he bought me coffee. So.
Tina.
Ooh.
That is a date.
Dude, 'cause it was flowers.
According to the Singles in America survey, 50% of singles think having coffee together is an official date. All of us in here said that's 100% a date. That is a date.
Yeah, for sure. And it's it always reminds me of Good Will Hunting, where he says, "Or we can go get a bunch of caramels." Guys, remember that?
You know what? You know what? The sad thing about it is, of course, I've seen that movie. Everyone's gonna remember when he, put the number on the window and said, "How about them apples?"
Yeah, but it was true because he said, do you want to go get some caramels? And she's like, what do you mean? He's like, well, it's as arbitrary as drinking coffee, which is true.
That is
So,
good. That's some. Well, that
it
that's
is
some
nice.
knowledge
as long
right
as you
there.
go out of your way and ask someone to go do something nice, and especially when you surprise them like that, that's always special. It's
Oh, man.
appreciated.
So, Tina, just for the record, this is going to be reposted later, so you can show your man that you showed love on the
Perfect.
interwebs. It's going to go viral.
It's gonna go viral.
It's like trending.
I'm
like
also going to give a shout out to my friend Todd because he's bored at work in Chicago, and I sent him the link, so
Yeah.
he's listening right now.
All
Todd,
right.
yo, Todd.
call in.
See that number right there? Like this?
Yes.
Look, watch that.
Todd, you're gonna have to call in.
See
now.
that number?
Oh my God.
Oh, by the way, Brian.
Yeah, what's up?
Did you notice that on Facebook you put 1-900 instead of 1-888?
I know, but I figured if they watch the show, they'll see the number in the corner.
He
He still doesn't
mentioned
know the
it and
phone
was
number
like
yet.
too lazy to fix it. He's like, oh, I wrote the wrong number.
Oh my
They'll
god.
figure it out.
Isn't that that's like an inappropriate sex line of some kind? I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, we
You
should call
totally
it.
like
We should call it.
you totally sent people to some crazy 1-900 number right now.
Good job, Brian.
My
I
bad.
actually dialed it.
You
I
did?
dialed it first, and then it said like this number is not
Here.
service to this number is not available, and I was like, oh.
You know what? Thank
What?
you for reminding me that I'm gonna update my post right now,
Oh,
so the
nice.
3 people that see it that are gonna call, they'll know that. Okay.
Perfect.
Post update. T, have a great Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to you guys.
All right.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for calling.
calling.
And
Keep
Todd.
up the great job. I'm gonna continue listening.
Oh,
now.
we've got some good stuff cooking. Don't even worry about it. All right. Tell
Awesome.
Todd.
Can't
Tell
wait.
Todd we expect a call. Text him. Say Todd, you got to call. Because we want to keep this
All
chain
right.
of love. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
someone gives a shout out to someone that says I love you or I'm thinking of you as a friend or in that dirty way. Then that person needs to keep on sending the love. We got like a chain of love going on. That'd be like really cool.
Perfect.
Okay. Bye, T.
Bye, guys.
Oh man, that's so fun. This is rolling. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we are going to take a break. We have some special guests that are coming in from a website called Manservant.
Oh, so exciting.
Manservants.co. We will explain what that means, but before we go, we're gonna lead you off with this video. We put this together here at CNET. It is the best tech pickup lines and comebacks. You're going to want to watch this. Trust me. So check this out, right? You see that one? Isn't that cool? Oh, man, ladies, if you think my Twitter's impressive, you should see my Vine. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it only lasts 6 seconds.
Are your pants a compressed file? Because I would love to unzip them.
Ooh, I think I just threw up my mouth.
Are you Google?
What?
Because you're everything I've been searching for.
Keep searching. Oh, check this out. My Fitbit says I got 1,800 steps, and now I'm one closer to you. So, do you want to go play Words with Friends with benefits?
Ew, go play solitaire.
You know, if I could rearrange the keyboard, I'd put the D between you and I.
Definitely a lowercase d.
If they made you in Java, you'd be the object of my desire.
Oh.
Is your name Wi-Fi? Because I am feeling a connection.
Maybe if your password is protected.
I hope you don't block my pop-ups.
Ew, you're short.
Baby, you turn my floppy disk into a hard drive.
Solid state?
If you were a browser, you'd be called Firefoxy.
Keep internet exploring, dude.
Are you a camera? Because every time I look at you, I smile.
Talk to the lens cap.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, what's
Is
up?
that a USB dongle in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Why, yes, actually. Yes, it is. Everyone's talking about left shark, but you know, I think I'm the right shark for you.
Bite me.
feel so good, you feel so right. Everybody's loving it's LoveBytes.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to LoveBytes here at CNET, CNET Live, hashtag CNET Live, or we want you guys, I think some of you will be calling in on this segment here. Down in the little bottom corner, 1-888-900-CNET, that's a 2638. We are here. We have a special guest here from a new service, up and coming, getting a lot of buzz, based out in San Francisco. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. And our good friend, Annie Pariseau, she is the director of hustle for a service called manservants.co. Okay. You heard me right, manservants. So I wanted to know about this. People that have never heard about this are probably like, what? So maybe you could kind of explain the premise and what you guys are trying to do here with manservants.
So the idea came about, we had a lot of friends that were getting married, having bachelorette parties, and not really wanting to get into the whole male stripper thing.
What? Girls don't want strippers all the time?
I know, shocker.
Guys
Girls
don't want that
really
either.
Like,
no.
So it kind of got us thinking, like, interesting, you know, like women don't really want that. Nobody really wants that guy coming in, rubbing his greasy body all over you and then leaving.
Okay.
I mean,
fair don't speak for everyone.
Right, of course. There's, you know, everybody gets to choose their own fantasy. So I like to offer an alternative. So manservants, basically what we do is we train and deliver meant to be like dapper gentleman party entertainers. So it's, you know, it's a very PG service. You know, they come dressed in a tuxedo. You don't know their identity. You get to build his character, and then he comes and he's like a party host, part wingman, part bartender. Kind of, he's like a blank canvas that you get to paint. As like however you.
What
want.
a gentleman!
What a gentleman! I mean, so Farnaz, when you hear about how Annie's describing this, what's your first reaction?
If you want him to get naked and rub his greasy body in your face,
no, you can get a stripper to do that.
Okay, the reason why, I know what service Farnaz is looking for. Here's one. This is probably, I've never seen this I thought this was really unique. One of their hold on, let me see if I can find this because I'm dying on this. It's it was part of their manservant code.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And what was it? Okay, the code of conduct when you're saying, oh, can he get greasy? The code of conduct for manservant is a manservant keeps his pee in his pants and out of the lady's face.
Which is actually excellent. I mean, jokes aside, women, when it comes to anything, even like online dating in general, safety is the number one thing. And so not even having that on the table probably helps the business a lot.
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, that's not part of our service at all. We're not an escort service. You can't actually not get a manservant to be your date. So we don't do one-on-one events.
Oh.
You don't get one to go to your high school reunion. You don't get one. You get one when you're like with your group of girlfriends. You want to have some fun. You want to have a birthday party, bachelorette. We always say that adoration is better with the crowd. So it's not, we don't send these guys in to go, you know, hang out with a girl on a lonely Saturday night. So
how do you find these male talent? Like, what's your recruitment process?
So we do like an open call casting. We're actually currently recruiting new ones in San Francisco. If anybody out there is interested.
Hey, 5'5", Asian males with a blonde streak. I mean, manservants, all shapes and sizes, all shapes.
100%.
Doesn't have to be hella tall. I mean, I got a little muscle here. You can see it through my shirt, but
it's about what the duties that you could offer to the ladies. So your talents, you know. So, but we get most of our requests we get referrals from people that are like, oh, you know, my friend Jason would be perfect at this. Or we get a lot of moms that are like, I raised the perfect manservant. Like, you don't even need to train him.
That's amazing.
And then we do, I mean, we get them, we have we call him a cutie collector.
What? Wait,
He's
what?
like
What?
A cutie collector.
What's
He's
that?
like our street team that have these business cards that say, I'm not hitting on you. I just could use a dapper gentleman like yourself. And so when he sees a guy out in public that maybe he's a bartender that's really cute, or you know, someone that he just feels like could embody this role, you can get one of those cards.
Oh, so it's a guy trying to get more manservants on board.
Right, but we kind of hand out the cards. Like I have some. I have. Like,
why didn't you give me one yet?
I have some. I have some.
No. But you never gave me one on your own, which might speak to. Maybe I don't. Maybe I wasn't meant to be a manservant. It's like, you know, it's like when you ask someone like, oh, you can go VIP. You don't ask to go to VIP. They get you to VIP. You're told.
I don't think you'd be a good manservant.
How do you know that? I'm gonna ask.
Because
you know what? I'm gonna ask my lady to call in if she's available.
and,
she's not.
vouch for it. But also,
she's not
isn't
right
it just like you'd have to take lots of direction? You'd
Yeah,
have to
it's definitely all about what the,
be a good
what the ladies
listener.
like.
What did you say?
You have to be like a really good listener.
Huh?
Get it? Did you see what I did there?
Yeah, I did.
Awesome. So also for manservants, do you guys discuss like roughly, like what is the, if someone wants to get a manservant, how much does it actually kind of cost, right?
So our rate is $125 an hour. For just one guy for 1 hour, and then if you're having, we have like a couple little different packages. So if you're having an event and you want like a flock of manservants, we can provide that, which would be like, we've done like a premiere, so we had guys on the red carpet, so that's like more of the flock situation. You can do the duo if you have a big event. If you want to hire them to like maybe cater your party, we could send a couple guys, but $125 an hour is the typical rate.
Wow. Okay.
And what kind of things, like what are the most common things that the manservants do?
I'd say for birthday parties and bachelorette parties, which are typically our two main events, it's all so different. Every event really takes on its own life, but we do, there's a lot of serenading. Actually, we do a lot of dirty dancing lifts.
Wait, what?
Like in
Every woman has that fantasy.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right?
And do they play the song?
Yeah, 100%. We do that a lot. We get a lot of requests for hair braiding.
Whoa, really?
Which we didn't know. We didn't.
Depends on how hard.
Depends
on how hard he pulls that hair. You know what I'm saying? Wait, why are you laughing at that, Farnaz and Annie? Why are you guys laughing at that?
We have one guy that actually can do the fishtail braid.
The one that's like the super finite,
yeah.
Why do I even know this? Why do I even know this crap?
How did you know what that
I know
was?
you didn't even know. It made me look embarrassed. Do you know what the fishbone braid is,
Fishtail.
Steven?
No,
Fishtail?
I do not. Sorry.
You're
Is
such
it
a
kinda
liar.
like
You're
hooks
such
in
a
the
liar. You're a freaking liar. You're a freaking liar.
That's bizarre. Interesting. What about like things like cutting cake and
definitely. Yeah. But kind of give that, they have a little bit of wine knowledge. They could, they've been trained to properly cut, because that's actually really hard, cutting a cake. A lot of guys would go to events and be like, I had to cut a birthday cake, and I just like obliterated. We're like, all right, we know that's, you got to train you in that.
So service wise, can you guys speak on roughly how big your stable of manservants is right now?
Stable, I've never heard it said.
Oh,
that way.
I don't know what
Our
to say.
roster. We say
roster. Sorry, roster.
We have about 12 guys right now.
Oh, it's only 12. No wonder you didn't give me a card. It's very selective.
We keep it pretty tight.
It's very selective.
Yeah.
It's very selective.
It is. Well,
You're so upset right now.
Well, I'm just saying.
We could put you into an event. I mean, we might as well just throw you into the water, right?
His rates would be way higher than 125.
Oh, yeah,
Look
totally,
at this guy.
Totally. One thing I will do is make you laugh, and according to a SinglesInAmerica.com survey, 97% of women find men more attractive that laugh.
We have some.
So, we're here with manservants.com, and Farnaz, we wanted to surprise you today with your own manservant. Oh my goodness!
This is amazing.
Let's see if we get. Sir, the thing. Wow, look at Farnaz. Wow, look.
Wow.
This is really cool. Okay, Farnaz. Sir, if you could just sit down next to Farnaz a little, and you can get really close to her with her microphone. If you can see here, we have a layout of champagne and strawberries. Because we provided the manservant, we're gonna name him first. Do you have a name? Would you like to name your manservant?
I feel uncomfortable naming someone.
Can I name him?
Actually, you say a name and then what's the name?
Alejandro.
How did you know?
Is that really your name? Can you sing that song for me?
Oh, Alejandro,
Yeah.
Alejandro. He's a manservant. He can do anything.
I want the chairlift later.
The dirty dancing one.
Okay, we'll provide that, right? So, Alejandro, and we're gonna change your name whenever we feel like it because you are a manservant. What are some of these services here that you have laid out for our lovely Farnaz?
So for our lovely Farnaz, we have a range of duties. Alejandro's duties include but aren't limited to serving champagne, feeding strawberries.
Wait, did you say feeding?
Feeding, providing.
Oh yeah, I mean I'd like to watch this personally.
Brian, if you like, you can get in on the act.
After you feed her, I might ask for some sort of foot massage or something. My feet are stinky. If that's part, manservants give massages, right, Annie?
Yeah, we do massages. Feet, I don't know. We feel weird about feet. but
Really?
Shoulders, necks.
Okay.
It's whatever he feels comfortable doing.
We'll revisit that topic, Alejandro.
And there are other duties, including reading your horoscope.
Oh,
We
really?
also have Valentine's poems.
Well, let's start. Yeah, while he's
Perhaps
prepping
I
that
can
up.
offer you guys a glass of champagne.
Yes, I mean, fair enough. This is your manservant. What do you want him to do for you today?
I'm so confused.
See, she's like
I'm like, ooh, this
before
is nice.
before the show, she's like, oh, so a manservant. Oh, pop that. She's like, a manservant isn't coming. I'm like, no, not coming. And she's like, oh man. I'm like, yeah. Oh, manservant.
Oh, manservant.
Oh manservant.
Oh, wow.
Sorry about that.
That was
Sorry about
painful.
Also, people that are watching, our phone number 1-888-900-CNET. If you would like to ask a question to the manservant, keep it nice. We want you to call in. I've told you I'm gonna give you guys like $5 Amazon card gift certificates. You call in, ask the manservant a question. We want to learn about this service. How's that champagne?
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't drink it? Oh, you're not gonna drink it? Are you waiting?
Probably not.
Oh, you are?
I mean,
Hey.
It's a sip.
Okay. Well, he's my manservant. He's pouring some champagne for everyone. And I
Whatever.
would like a strawberry in my champagne, please.
Whatever. This is quite. Alejandro, you also said that you read people's horoscopes.
Were you trained on that? Is this something, a unique talent that you provide because you're
Actually, I was
clairvoyant
thoroughly trained in reading horoscopes. Fortunately, they tend to say the same thing.
Oh, well, that's not that exciting.
Perhaps we can start with Finance's horoscope.
Okay.
Yes.
Go for it.
Yes.
I love knowing more about myself.
Now,
I love
Fairnose,
myself.
what's your birthday?
May 15th.
Fellow
So
Taurus.
That would make you a Taurus.
Yeah. Are you Taurus as well?
Yeah.
We're amazing.
Okay.
Yes, definitely the best side.
As we do this, hold on. Can we scoot your mic towards you a little
Scoot
more?
that mic right
This
there.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
gotcha.
go. Because we want to hear this loud and clear. Work it, Alejandro. I mean, you're one of 12 manservants. You're in rarefied air right now. They didn't
I
give.
see
What do
why
you think?
made the cut.
They didn't give me. Yeah. Thanks. They didn't give me a card. What do you think? Do you think I could be a manservant? Like, be honest.
Brian, I think you're going to have to talk to Annie after the show and sign you right up.
I've asked 3 times and she still has not given me a card. This is complete crap.
She's actually ignoring you.
Yeah, I know. You bring it up.
I'm like, what?
Alejandro,
Champagne,
tell us
anyone?
more about. So, this is your moment to shine, manservant Alejandro. Let's read the horoscope and let's just hear what you got. Let's hear what you got.
All right.
So, Fernaz, this is your horoscope on Friday the 13th.
Okay.
I hope the people at CNET are listening. Creative projects that you've been working on for a while could prove especially ego-boosting. Taurus,
Oh,
you're doing a great job.
I am. Thank you.
A change of employment and increase in income may be in the works.
Ooh, we like that.
Ooh.
Good job, Alejandro.
If you don't feel passionate about what you're doing, expect the chance to become involved in an enterprise that you do feel strongly about. New ideas could change your life.
Wow.
Sage advice.
That's
But
amazing.
Brian, I wouldn't want you to feel left out, and
What?
we actually have a horoscope
Wait, for me?
dedicated to you. This is actually a dedication from the producer, Alison.
This is a dedication. Okay, I'm actually getting
Right.
into this service now. Yes, Alejandro. Wait, can I
Can
I rename you now?
Please.
Okay, Alejandro.
You named
What,
him.
why don't you
Alejandro.
rename him for me? Rename him for me.
I don't know. I was gonna say Pookie for some reason.
Pookie?
Pookie.
Pookie.
cute.
You are now
Pookie.
Pookie.
Alejandro Puki.
Pookie, I'd like to hear my horoscope.
So, dedicated to you from our producer, Alison. A call from a romantic partner could lead to an intimate get-together.
Oh, don't worry, it's going down.
It's gonna get intimate.
It's likely to be highly gratifying, emotionally, and bring you closer together.
Yes.
Passionate poetry and sexy novels could especially appeal.
Sexy novels.
Sexy novel.
50 Shades
So,
of
like-
Grey is coming out tomorrow.
Is 50 Shades of Grey sexy, or is a sexy novel the one with Fabio on the cover? I would refer to Pookie for sage advice on this.
Well, I think there's a difference between sexy and romantic.
Oh,
Oh,
good lord. This
He
manservant's
knows
good.
what's
This
up.
manservant is good, yo. Yo, he's good.
What if you get a manservant and during the servicing you decide that you want to extend the hours? Is that possible?
Yeah, you could do that.
Is there an app for that? You could just
Right.
extend
Add more
your hours
time.
on the
We're
app.
working on it. We're building it. But you could be like, yeah, you could stay, and then he would let us know.
Wow, this is amazing. I would actually,
But not too long. Manservants can only work until midnight because nothing good happens after midnight.
Excellent. I agree with that.
Oh, that's
like
interesting.
Cinderella.
Well, I do.
He turns
You know
into a
what?
pumpkin, actually.
I appreciate. I appreciate that this is a classy service. It has like all the
Yeah.
undertones where you can make funny jokes about it, but
Right.
you know, it's a classy service.
Definitely.
Would you like a back rub, Fernaz?
Sure.
Okay.
But as you're looking kind of stressed.
Yes. Very good. Pookie, you are so good at analyzing what's really going on here.
Amazing.
This not only are manservants good at what they do, they're also psychologists.
They're trained in the art of women.
Oh, I need someone trained on that. You know?
All right, Pookie.
Is that how scale of 1 to 10? Fernaz, how does it feel? Let's be real. Oh,
Ooh, tough critic.
yeah. Let's be real. Come on.
A little rougher would be nice.
A little rougher, Alejandro.
A little more pressure.
Rougher,
I'm kidding.
rougher,
It's
Alejandro.
10.
It's 10.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be the judge of that. Here, Pookie, come over here, man. Pookie, come over. I'm
Fine,
not.
I thought you'd never ask.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
This is how you roll in the studio.
Okay. Yeah. This is.
Yeah.
That's it. Pookie, you gotta bring more than that, man.
Across the table from a business.
Yeah. You gotta bring.
Massage.
I want.
Massages, champagne,
Okay.
strawberries.
I'm getting them. Steven, do you want Pookie's hands on your?
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. He didn't pour me a glass of champagne.
Pookie, please.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
No one's given him a card either.
That's-
He should be a man.
I know he could be an amazing manservant.
Is it manservant in all of us?
They're
Oh.
absolutely that. Whoa! I thought that service wasn't offered.
Oh man.
Annie, that's quite the line. You know, I mean,
Can't
you're the
resist.
Hustler PR, yeah. I'm sure you guys were just like giggling about this concept, but then you're like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
we can actually make a real business about this.
It really was a joke that went way too far. It continues to go too far.
And I mean, just from a standpoint of traction and you know popularity and buzz, like has it exceeded your expectations? I mean, you know, you guys are starting up here. Were you guys in the kind of, I guess, the road of your business? You know, where are you guys at right now? Yeah.
So we're only launched our signature service, which is actually getting the manservant to you at your party in San Francisco. We'll be launching in LA in March, and then hopefully New York in the summer, and then world domination after that.
World domination.
But we do have digital products now. We launched those right before Christmas. So we have two. One is a mangram, which is a personalized video message from a manservant.
Oh, really?
And there, you can either write him a script, or you can tell us like a little bit about who you're writing the mangram for, and he can improv it.
Wow.
And then
You ready? You what if we had him improv a mangram right now? Do you think you could do that, Alejandro Pookie?
Who would we like to send this mangram to?
Okay, I'd like this mangram to be sent to Shauna. All right, and you can look in this camera here. Shauna is a what's October 27th? Scorpio. It's okay if you don't know anything about Scorpio. You can read you can read that paper and it probably applies. She's a Scorpio. She is a ambitious woman. She's beautiful. She makes me laugh every day. And so if you could send a little mangram to Shauna through that camera.
Hello, Shauna. This is your manservant, Alejandro. Sending you Valentine's wishes. A special message from Brian, who has actually asked me to provide you with a little poem.
Get on the mic, please. Get up more on the mic. There you go.
There you go.
I'm hoping she heard the first half of that mangram.
She did.
Yes.
It's a great mangram.
After all, there's no need to say anything.
And that was
I'm
it.
humming a tune I haven't heard in years. That was it. You see, this is
Excellent.
This is why manservants need creative directors.
Right.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Alejandro Pookie. Okay, now we're gonna shift gears here, but I wanted to give you guys the option if you wanted to stay around just for a few more minutes. We have this last segment that we're gonna wrap up our LoveBytes show, and what it is are you guys familiar with emojis? Right, those little
I'm
icons.
fluent in the language of emojis.
These icons, right? They're these icons that you can send, can text to people. And so what we wanted to do is there's a website that comes up with like these emoji phrases. So it's these pictures that you guys are gonna have to decode.
Okay.
You're gonna be able to see it on the screen. The context of these emojis is things that are said after a one-night stand.
Oh.
Okay?
I wouldn't know about that.
Neither would I. Okay, so let's look at the first one. Okay? This is something that you might text to someone after, you know, things went down. What do you think? You can throw out anything right now. There's no wrong answer. We will reveal the answer. Okay?
This is a tough one.
This is, but once you get the feel of this, you'll understand.
Is it like a phrase, like
Yeah,
a cliche?
Not actually not a cliche, but I know it makes it harder. Let's just start off. I'll reveal this one so you guys
Okay.
can get an idea of like.
I think
okay.
I might have a guess.
Okay. Okay.
Is it? Can we bring it back on screen?
Oh, sorry. There you go. Oh. There you go.
Sad thoughts are not on. My finger is the answer. It's the fastest at night.
You know, actually,
Wow.
you're on a good roll. Here's what it was. What it is. I wasn't on my A game last night.
Oh.
Okay. Are we starting to get this?
Okay.
The checker flag kind
I
of throws me
know.
off.
I'm like,
It wasn't a
finish
finish line,
line,
but
yeah.
yeah, you know, I mean, we're just having fun here. Okay, here we go. Let's go to the next one.
I love that emoji face. Time drinking.
I have a feeling. I mean, like, what?
Spit it out, guys. Just shoot it out.
It's something along the lines like, last night I was drinking too much, got a little crazy, and now
Yeah, maybe there's a blackout situation happening.
Yeah, now I can't remember.
I'm now yeah.
Right.
Okay, here we go.
Or shocked
Last
about what I
night,
did.
I was really drunk, and I'm embarrassed about what happened.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, that's
good.
That's pretty darn good. Okay, let's keep on going through these.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, this is like a Plan B situation.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Oh
You're on birth control, right?
That's a good one.
All right,
I
next
love
one.
it.
Next one.
Please don't tell anyone at work about this.
Woo!
Yeah.
Please, don't tell anyone at the office. That
That was a good
ladies and
one.
gentlemen. Alejandro Puki, I'm really hoping that you can chime in sometime soon because the ladies are kicking your butt.
They really are.
Oh, whoops.
Farnaz is so talented.
Oh, I like
Hold on.
this. Keep the compliments coming.
Oh no, did I? Oh,
Oh.
I must have missed one. Oh, sorry. Okay, this one.
That one's hard.
I want to spank you.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
High
Yeah.
five. High five. All right. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
You know what? I messed up my images. I'm so lame. Okay. What was this one? Oh, see, this one was supposed to be. I don't know why it's not ordering them right.
Here, I'll take it off so that you
It's fine. No, I can't do it. I can't do it
Spoiled
anymore.
it.
I clearly screwed. Oh my gosh.
Here.
I just spilled champagne on the computer, dude.
Champagne in the radio room.
Are you guys okay?
Manservant, please help.
No,
clean it up,
you're
manservant.
okay. You're okay. Okay, guys, that was really exciting. But you know what? Thank you so much for coming out
Of
here.
course. Thanks for having us.
Manservants.co is the website, not com.co. So you guys can check it out and see if that's something for you. But really, we're just here having a good time on the day before Valentine's Day, hanging out, spilling champagne.
We also have a
Champagne.
Valentine's Day digital product called a Love Explosion that you
What?
can get for your friend for a on Instagram. We have something called an Insta Lover, where a manservant will dote on your Instagram with comments and likes. And for Valentine's
Wow.
Day, you can get your friend, like, we call it a Love Explosion because it's like 10 comments all at once, all like, so your friend would like look on her phone and it'd just be like her manservants like blow up her Instagram.
Oh.
Nice.
You guys
Fun
are
little
you guys are
Valentine.
working those services, aren't you?
Yep. You can look at our Instagram.
Brian, you really need to
manservants_co.
join us as well. We need to bring you on board.
You know, Alejandro Puki. I think that if somehow, some way,
Right.
some like,
Just
I got like a
looking for-
card from someone that worked that might work there. Maybe that might be cool. I mean, we'll see what happens.
Well, it's funny you say that because
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yes.
as it says, I'm not hitting on you, but we could use a charming gentleman like yourself. You just need to know that all manservants do a major in manservantry. It's a 4-year course. You might think it's an art, but it's actually a science.
Are you overwhelmed?
Mainly because of the chemistry
Dreams
component.
are real life. Mom, I've made it, Mom. Alejandro Pookie, get me a manservant car.
Quite the compliment.
I'm overwhelmed with emotion, guys. Thank you so much. I will cherish this. All right, cool. Okay, everybody watching, thanks so much for hanging out with us this year.
Yes.
We're gonna wrap it up. Fairnaz, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
Always, I got nothing but love for you. Stephen Beecham,
was
in
a
the
pleasure.
house,
Thank you.
producing the show, making it all work.
Always fun.
And to our friends Annie and Alejandro Pookie from Manservants, thanks so much for coming. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. Love Bites 2015. We'll see you guys, I guess, maybe next year. Who knows?
Hopefully sooner.
Hopefully sooner. All right, we'll see y'all.
You feel so good, you feel so right. Everybody's loving it's Love Bites.